Hello students, today we are going to start first chapter of maths, that is number systems. We know that maths deals with numbers, so this chapter is very important. It is very easy chapter, but it is the base of maths. It will be helpful to you till you study maths. So it is easy as well as important chapter. Now the first topic which we are going to deal with is set of numbers. The numbers are divided into different sets. First one is natural numbers. All positive numbers starting from 1 till infinity are considered as natural numbers. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till infinity are natural numbers, and the set of these natural numbers is denoted by capital N. Next one is whole numbers. What are whole numbers? You take all the natural numbers and along with that you take 0. Then it becomes a set of whole numbers. That is, all natural numbers along with 0 are called whole numbers. And the set of whole numbers is denoted by capital W. Now here you can see that all the members of natural numbers, that is n, are there in set of whole numbers. So we can say that n is subset of W. If all the members of set A are present in set B, then A is called subset of B. Here all the members of set N are present in set W. Therefore N is called subset of W. And here, so we can also say that every natural number is a whole number. If we take 4 is a natural number, then it is a whole number. So every natural number is a whole number. Now the next set of numbers is integers. If you take all positive numbers, if you take all negative numbers, and if you include 0 in that, then it becomes a set of integers. So the negative numbers, positive numbers and 0 together form a set of integers, and this set is denoted by capital Z. Now here you can see that natural numbers are also included and whole numbers are also included in this set of integers. So we can write n is a subset of W. That is, set of natural numbers is a subset of whole numbers. Now all whole numbers are included in integers. So the set of whole numbers is a subset of integers. So we can say set of natural numbers is a subset of integers. Set of whole numbers is also a subset of integers. So we can say that every natural number is an integer and every whole number is also an integer. Now next set of numbers is rational numbers. Any number which can be represented in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is called a rational number, and this set of rational numbers is denoted by q. If we take example 2, we can write 2 in the form as 2 by 1. So it is a rational number. If we take -8, negative number, then it can also be written as -8 by 1. So it is a rational number. If we take 0, you can write 0 by 10, 0 by 20, 0 by 25, anything. The answer will be 0 only. So it is also a rational number. If we take 25 by 30, we can obtain its simple form as 5 by 6, which is of the form p by q. So it is now a rational -9 number. By 27 can be obtained in simple form as -1 by 3, which is a rational number. If we take 3.3, we can write 3.3 as 33 by 10, that is of the form p by q. Therefore it is also a rational number. So here we can see that all positive numbers, all negative numbers as well as 0 can be written in the form p by q. Therefore, set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers and set of integers all are subset of rational numbers. Every natural number is a rational number, every whole number is a rational number, and every integer is also a rational number. Therefore, n is subset of W, W is subset of Z, and Z is subset of Q. Now let us try to understand this example. Here we are asked to find 4 rational numbers between 2 and 3. There are many methods to find rational numbers between the two given numbers. First of all, we will study this method, which is the method by finding the average. So what you have to do, you take 2, you take 3, that is the two numbers given to you, and divide them by 2. You will get the average between these two numbers, that is 2 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 is a rational number between 2 and 3. Now you add this 5 by 2 with 2 and again divide it by 2. That is 2 plus 5 by 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 9 by 4, which is a rational number between 2 and 3. You take this 9 by 4 and take average of 9 by 4 and 2. That is 9 by 4 plus 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 17 by 8. Similarly, you can do with 3 also. That is 5 by 2 which you got plus 3 divided by 2, that is equal to 11 by 4. Similarly, you can take 11 by 4 plus 3 divided by 2. You will get another number. If you take 9 by 4 plus 3 divided by 2, you will get another number between 2 and 3. So this way, by taking averages, you can find rational numbers between any two given numbers. Now next question is find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. This is another method to find the rational numbers between any two given numbers. Here you have to take first number, that is smaller number, which is given to you as x, and bigger number as y. So here x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. And total rational numbers which you have to find between the two numbers as n. So here you have to find 6 rational numbers. So n is equal to 6. Now use the formula d is equal to y minus x upon n plus 1. That is y is equal to 4, x is equal to 3, n is equal to 6. So 4 minus 3 divided by 6 plus 1, that is equal to 1 by 7. So now 6 rational numbers between x and y will be x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, x plus 4d, x plus 5d and x plus 6d. So the numbers will be x is equal to 3 plus d is equal to 1 by 7. Another number will be x is equal to 3 plus d is equal to 2 into 1 by 7, that is 2 by 7. Next one is 3 plus 3 into 1 by 7, that is 3 by 7. 3 plus 4 by 7, 3 plus 5 by 7 and 3 plus 6 by 7. That is, if you take LCM and obtain the number, it will be 22 by 7. You know how to solve 3 plus 1 by 7 by taking LCM. You have already studied in lower classes. Next will be 23 by 7. Then 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7 and 27 by 7. We studied two methods of finding the rational numbers between the two given numbers. You can use either of the method. The answer will be same only. Now next is you have to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Here the numbers which are given to you are in the form of fractions. So let us take x is equal to 3 by 5. Since it is smaller than 4 by 5, we will take x is equal to 3 by 5 and y is equal to 4 by 5. The rational numbers which you have to find is 5. So n is equal to 5. Use the formula d is equal to y minus x by n plus 1. That is 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5 divided by 5 plus 1. That is equal to 1 by 5 divided by 6. That is equal to 1 by 5 into 1 by 6. That is equal to 1 by 30. So our d is 1 by 30. Now we have to find 5 rational numbers. So they are x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, x plus 4d and x plus 5d. X is equal to 3 by 5 and d is equal to 1 by 30. If we take LCM of 5 and 30, it will be 30. So on solving, we'll get 18 plus 1 by 30, that is equal to 90 by 30. Similarly, 3 by 5 plus 2 by 30 will be 10 by 15. 3 by 5 plus 3 by 30 will be 7 by 10. 3 by 5 plus 4 by 30 will be 11 by 15, and 3 by 5 plus 5 by 30 will be 23 by 30. So this way you can find the rational numbers between the two given numbers which are in the form of fractions. Another method is there to find the rational numbers between two numbers if they are in the form of fractions. Take 3 by 5. Multiply numerator and denominator by 10. So 3 into 10 divided by 5 into 10, that is 30 by 50. Similarly 4 by 5 will become 40 by 50. Now you take any numbers between 30 by 50 and 40 by 50. They will be the rational numbers between the two given numbers. Here they have taken 31 by 50, 32 by 50, 33 by 50, 34 by 50 and 35 by 50. So in this lecture we studied different sets of numbers and how to find the rational numbers between two given numbers. So here are some of the questions which you have to try to solve which are based on this topic.